Today I've created a full team of babies. Everyone on this team is age 0. They were born yesterday, literally. They're the minimum height and the minimum weight. Yes, they're still significantly bigger than newborn babies, but I cannot make them smaller than this, okay? They will be this height and this weight for as long, I suppose, until they're maybe like 12 or something. Anyway, this is what the team looks like. It's just a bunch of 0-year-olds. Everyone was literally born yesterday, like I said. In order to get this team onto the pitch, they have to be wheeled out, you know, in like buggies and stuff. But yes, indeed, here they are. They're ready to take on their first season of professional football, despite being a team of babies. Obviously, we do have the bench here as well. So we're kind of relying on the adults on the bench to really show up. But every single player on this team will be starting every single game. And obviously, we can only make a maximum of like 5 substitutions. So there's still going to be at least 6 babies playing 90 minutes of football every single game. Will we score a goal with any of these 1 overall players? We'll just have to simulate and find out. We're going to simulate their entire careers until basically they all decide to retire. I'd imagine they'll all retire in the exact same season, considering they're all playing the exact same amount of football. So let's simulate our first year and let's see what this team of 0-year-olds, actually they're 1 day years old, so 1 day years old, they're a day old. Let's see what these day old footballers can do. End of our first season, and I mean, obviously we finished last. We did get 20 points though, but we conceded 122 goals. Oh my god, that's the most I've ever seen. Oh my god. We still got 20 points though somehow. I don't know how. This is the starting team. They've not developed very well. The keeper actually has, but the rest of the team really hasn't at all. I wanted to see how they do just as 1 overalls without adding any coaches or anything like that. Our top scorer was Chambers off the bench with 22. Did any of the 1 overall guys score? Yeah, Perkins got 2 goals from CDM. That's good. And other than him, no one else scored despite starting every game. Actually, why are their appearances low? Oh no. Okay, this is a fixable problem. We can fix this as the seasons go on. But for some reason, selection bias isn't working. Okay, that's all right. We can fix it anyway. I better get coaches for these guys because they're developing really slowly. I'm not going to put them on development plans, by the way. Basically because I don't want them to be like 99 overall in some stats and 1 overall in other stats. That just happens and I don't know why, and it's annoying. So I figure I should probably, you know, get some coaches to try and help them get better and stuff. Okay, well, that season was just an absolute disaster. But listen, it is okay. We're just going to have to keep playing with these guys until they become good footballers. At the age of 0, they've done nothing. Let's see what they can do when next season they turn 1. They're turning 1, by the way, on June the 30th. That's their birthday. They all have the same birthday, which is obviously tomorrow. So let's go to that. That means every single season they're going to be the same age the whole way through the year. Just makes the most sense. And they are definitely all going to start this year. They're going to play every single game of the season. So let's see what they can do this time around. Back on June 29th, back at the end of the season again. And well, last place, you know. Better though, 30 points this time. But this time we're going to have the now 1-year-olds starting every single game. Whoa. They are up a lot. Wow. Well, I mean, they've learned to walk. So that's probably helped. You know, these guys up front, they're up to like a 20 overall. That's pretty decent. Everyone else is around 13, 14 overall. Yeah, these guys have just learned to walk. That's it. Like, nothing else has changed. They just learned to walk. The coaches have made a huge difference. Our top scorer is Albie Byrne. Yeah, 17. That's huge, man. 16 and 9 for Ben McGee as well. And then Nicholas Rowland off the bench with 34 games and 11 goals. But yeah, the 1 overall players are actually scoring goals, man. I mean, well, there's no one else to score goals. Someone's got to tap them in, I suppose. But this is good. Their value is, well, 100k, which is the minimum value, of course. Even these guys who are like 49, 50 rated are still like 100k as well. But look, I'm not worried about that. There's been a massive development spike this season. It's been huge. It's probably the difference the coaches are making, which is great. And we're just going to keep it going. I'm going to keep the pace high because obviously, you know, we have a few seasons to go before they actually contend or do anything. But the coaches are making a huge difference here. So let's go to next season when they're 2 years old and let's see if anything else happens. Hopefully, you know, they'll keep developing at this rate and then they'll be, you know, Ballon d'Or winners and Champions League winners in no time. Another season wrapped up and we finish it 24th again, conceding 103 goals and getting 32 points. That's okay. It's all right. What's development like? That's what I want to know. Okay, they're up again. Our boys are getting older and they're getting better as a result. I mean, I'd hope so, but you know what I mean. How much are they up this year though? Okay, +9. Lovely. That's pretty good, to be honest. +7, 6, 9. Okay, that's all right. 6, 9. Nice. Anyway, McGee with the most goals. Shout out Ireland. Attaboy McGee. And then Dominic Webb gets 27 overall and 11 goals and 8 assists, which is the most assists. Okay, this is really, really interesting. Wilder Cartagena. Okay, hello, Wilder. That's a hell of a name, actually. Or Wilder, I don't know. But yeah, they're developing really, really well. This is really, really good. And we're just going to keep the pace high until they actually become good at football. So let's go to next season again. Let's run it back again. Let's see what they can do at the age of 3. Back again. Are we still 24th? Ah, come on. 27 points now. That's even less. When are we going to get off the bottom of the table? This is the team now. The front 3 are up to 36 overall. That's pretty good for a load of 3-year-olds, to be honest. That's good going. I did not expect that at all. That's actually all right. But they're going to get stagnated. It's just because they're learning to walk and kick the ball, honestly. It's also because they're playing professional football and stuff. They're developing really quickly. Top scorer with 15 goals is Albie Bourne. Okay, that makes a lot of sense considering he's, you know, our striker and stuff. Although he is 3 years old. So also this 3-year-old has a beard. So, you know, make it that what you will. Yeah, another weird season. Still everyone's worth 100k. Everyone's worth absolutely nothing. So that's not good. But it's okay. We're going to keep marching on. Let's go to next season. Let's keep going. If they keep developing at this pace, they're going to be good pretty soon. So hopefully they do. Another season in the books for the children. The babies are balling, although they are at 23 points, which is once again worse. Are we slowly sliding, getting worse? I don't know. Baby FC, it's not gone well. And oh, they're barely up any overalls. What the hell? Hold on. They're up 3 overall. Hold on. +2, +3, +2, +3. That is not good. What the hell happened, guys? No. Okay, well, maybe it's the potential coming down to meet their overall kind of thing. Bit technical. No point explaining it. It's no big deal. But I'm pretty sure it isn't. Their potential's still got to be high enough by now. Like, what? 15 goals though for Ben McGee. Shout out Ben McGee. Irish as well. I actually have 2 Irish players on this team. Stephen Daly as well is also Irish. You may notice as well on the right hand side, they're all the exact same person. Well, yeah, that's because I made one player a baby and they cloned them 10 times. So they have the same physical appearance, but they have different names and stuff. So you can still distinguish them. On the left is what they used to look like before I cloned them. Don't worry about it. It's, yeah, well, whatever. It's mods and stuff. Anyway, this is the team. It's still absolutely disgracefully bad. The bench is also a bit of a mess. He's trying to like arrange it in a way that works. Okay. Yeah, not a good season at all. +3 overall from like a +10 overall last season. I hope there's improvement going into next year or we're going to be stuck at the bottom of League 2 forever and ever. Although they are 4 years old, so we should probably cut them some slack. They're going to be 5 next year for the whole year. And let's see what a team of 5-year-olds can do. Another season done. And it's another last place finish. We're down with Morecambe. Oh no, we're not last place. Let's go. Off the bottom of the table, we're 23rd as a team of 5-year-olds. That's actually really good. Like, that's like scarily good. How have we pulled that off? I don't know. They're up to 42 overall, so they're not like the worst players in the world now, but they're also 5. So, you know, it's make it that what you will. Who's our top scorer? Bourne again up front. Let's go. 18 goals for him, 13 for Ben McGee. They've developed way quickly. Like in real life, if a 5-year-old was 40 rated, he would be destroying every other 5-year-old at football every single time. No problem. He's scoring 10 goals a game. Like it would be ridiculous. But the development has slowed down, which is what I kind of expected. You know, as a child, you do learn to walk pretty quickly, and that would really, you know, that would pretty much like quadruple your overall being able to walk, being able to kick a ball. You know, that would help. If these 5-year-olds have done nothing but play professional football, they're not going to school, they're not making friends, if not, okay, maybe with each other, but not with anyone else. All they will do is play football. That's it. They will live at the training facility. They will sleep there. They will wake up, play football for like 14 hours a day, and then they will go to sleep. By the time they're 12, they're gonna have no knee cartilage, but I don't care. Let's get them as good as possible, as quick as possible. We're off the bottom of the table this season, which is a massive surprise. I wouldn't be surprised if we find ourselves in 24th next season, to be honest. Like we will probably end up back in 24th again, but look, that's okay. We're making progress. It's coming along. Another season done, and this time we're probably gonna be 24th. Yeah, we're back down the bottom. It's okay. It's us and Tranmere fighting for that last place. That's okay. At least we're fighting with someone. At least we're not completely adrift at the bottom of the league alone. It's a 45 rating now for our attackers. They're 6 years old. Honestly, this is kind of impressive. Like, they've developed so quickly. I'm really, really happy with it. At the age of 6, they are ballers. Absolute ballers. 16 goals for Albie Bourne up front. That's amazing. He's the best 6-year-old footballer of all time, probably. Ben McGee is the best 6-year-old winger of all time as well. Happy with their playtime and happy with their contracts. Oh yeah, I gave them like maximum length contracts until like 2040, and they're also all on like what, 300k a week. Oh wait, David's on 300k a week. Okay, no one else is on 300k a week, but they're all still happy with their contracts because they're that bad at football, and they should be happy with their contracts. This is really, really good. Development's good. Let's go again. Let's go to next season. Our boys are growing up. They're now going into like kind of like childhood. They're not toddlers anymore. They're going into like childhood, I guess. So yeah, let's give me. You can tell I'm a parent, can't you? I'm not a parent, but you know, you can tell I know my stuff with children. I literally have no idea. Not at all. Let's keep going. All right, we are 23rd. Let's go by some distance as well. 42 points in Newport County. They must have babies on their team as well. I don't know what they're doing. This is our team now though, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, development has slowed down, but that's kind of what we expected. These guys are good though. This is really, really interesting. Our keeper is 47 rated. That's pretty good. That's actually all right, but we still haven't really started winning games. Not really consistently anyway, but Ben McGee with 20 goals. As a 7-year-old, that's really, really good. 17 and 9 from Dominic Webb, and then 10 and 6 from Albie Bourne. From McGee here on the left wing is a baller, bro. This seems really nice, man. It's going to develop really, really well. By the time these guys are 12, they're going to be like 60 overall, which is going to be really good. We're going to fly up the English divisions. I would say we need to be about, as a team, everyone needs to be an average of about 60 to 65 overall to really win League 2. They probably need to be about 70 70 overall to win League One, and then about 75 overall to win the championship, and then probably about 80 overall to like survive in the Premier League, basically. So we still have a bit of a way to go, but they are developing very nicely. By the time they're 15, 16, 17, they could be in the Premier League. That's not even a joke. Let's keep going. Another season done, and are we last in the table this time? Yes. Okay, 27 points. That's low. Yeah, that's a new low for us. Okay. Well, actually, I think we got 20 points in our first season. But anyway, yeah, this is a team slowly, gently developing, which is good. Wilder Cartagena is now 23 overall and 38 years old, and he's refusing to retire. I'm going to keep him on life support over here. I'm going to keep him playing football. Top scorer was born with 19 and 6, then Webb, then McGee. Okay, cool. Bro is literally like the worst player out. Will I keep him? I'll keep him. Why not? Just for a laugh. Just to feel something. Okay, so let's keep going with this team then. Clark is the captain, by the way. He's an 8-year-old captain, the youngest captain in the history of League 2 football. Still a little bit off competing in League 2, especially with the midfields. You know, we still have like 36, 37 rated players. So we still have a bit of simming to do, that's for sure. But, you know, we're developing well. The attack in particular is really good. So we're going to keep it up. This is really interesting, I think. Our boys are growing up, well, actually, look, we're still last in League 2, so they're not growing up that well. Although we scored 66 goals, we conceded over 100, so that kind of did it for us. Because our attackers are now pretty good. Like 53 overall. It's still probably not good enough for League 2, realistically, but it is all right. They're 9 years old. Tomorrow they're turning 10, so they're going to be 10 years old for the duration of next season, but for this season they were 9. The 9-year-olds, honestly, they're doing okay, but I don't think they're improving that much anymore. Let me have a look. +2, +3, +2, +3, +2. That's not very good. 23 goals, 21 goals, 11 goals, and 9 assists. That's real good, but that level of improvement just isn't quite there anymore. They're 9 years old now. Obviously, they can walk and talk and stuff. We're beyond those stages of development, you know, Piaget's stages of development and stuff. You know, as a psychology undergraduate, I know those things. Or I'm supposed to anyway. I don't really, but you know what I mean. I have a degree that says I do. Yeah, I can't even speak English. There you go. Our entire defense is 39 rated, for example, so that's probably doing it for us. We could do with a bit of help on that front, but that's okay. Let's keep going and let's see what they can do. They're going to hit double digits today, actually. We're going to turn over the day. There we go. They've hit double digits. They're now 10 years old. Let's pick up their development, hopefully. Another season is over. And are we off the bottom of the table? Woohoo! We are. Notts County down the bottom. Let's go. I don't know what that sound was, by the way. You're just going to have to firm it, unfortunately. Hope I haven't burst any eardrums with that one. Okay, 57 overall now. So this is actually good improvement. The defense is up 41, 42 overall. All right. We're only up +2, +3 overall last season. It's kind of the same, to be honest. A bit more the same. But they're almost not the worst players in the team. Michael Sykes is 55 overall, and Frankie Davey is 10 years old in the same rating, despite being a goalkeeper. Top scorer Ben McGee again, and I'll be born again. McGee is a beast, man. This guy's a baller, bro. He's also worth money. No one is now worth 100k. These guys are worth 110, so they've made it off the bottom, thank God. Actually, our most valuable player of our guys is Albie Bourne and Ben McGee tied 650k. That's good. They're off the bottom, so that's really good. Obviously, it's really important. Development hasn't been insane this year, though, by any means, and we're still bottom of the league, but, you know, how old are they? Like 10? So next season, we're going to be 11 years old. Let's see if that makes a difference. And maybe, you know, some of them might hit puberty early. You never know. That would work for us. All right. Are we still bottom? We're still bottom, aren't we? Yeah, 28 points. We're barely getting improvement. The variance between seasons, I feel like, is just luck. At this point, it's just luck. The development is still coming along, though, I think. Our attackers are now 60 overall. Were they 60 overall last year, though? No, they weren't. +3. Okay, good. +4 for Dominic Webb. That's good. We can sort here by youngest players. Our defenders are up like 2, 3 overall, but our attackers are developing quicker. It might be something to do with our coaching. I want to make sure that is right. Oh my God. Yeah, look at this. What the hell? Hold on. I got to throw some more defensive coaches in here. Okay, that's the perfect defensive rating. That's ideal. I can get like a 2-star goalkeeper coach. I can get a 2-star attacking coach, and we're literally all ideal. So that will be nice, I guess. I mean, that would do. Hopefully next season we'll see better development then from our defenders. This year it's our front 3 dominating, and our goalkeeper. It's like this middle 7 is all developing at one rate, and then the front 3 and the goalkeeper are developing at another faster rate, which is just really, really interesting. Anyway, Bourne, McGee, and Webb are now like League 2 quality-ish, around there. The other guys aren't, but at the age of 11, turning 12 now in a day, that is really, really impressive. I have to say, it's really, really good. 18 and 8 for Ben McGee as well. So yeah, our winger is flying over here. It's amazing. It's really, really good. Yeah, they're coming along nicely. Like I said, by the age of 16, 17, they might even be Premier League standard. I expect their development will start picking up now. Hopefully it will anyway. Let's go another season. Let's see if we can get off the bottom of the table, because I think we could with these new coaches. 2037, we're getting down the line, and we are 20th. Okay, this is better. We did concede 101 goals, but we scored 66, so potentially progress, maybe. That's something. It counts for something. It's all right. Baby FC. Oh, yes. Okay, they're growing up. 64 rated McGee, 63 rated Bourne. This is good. This is actually all right, man. I want to check coaches because I want to make sure the right coaches are in the right places. Okay, our defensive coaches are back down to 9. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm going to release this guy. This literally doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. Top scorer, 26 and 2 from Ben McGee. Let's go. If we look at the age difference, though, +3 for our entire defense. If we just keep going +3, Nathan Perkins is going to reach 76 overall in 10 years when he's 22. So that's quite frankly too long. I could do development plans, but I don't want to. Like I said, I want them all to develop kind of semi-naturally. So they have like 45 defensive awareness, but 99 slide tackle. Like that doesn't make any sense. So I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. But we'll keep on going anyway. 20th in the league. That's our best finish so far. I don't think we're far off getting like a top half finish in League 2, for example. We're not far off. Just need a bit of help, I think. We need a bit of help. But we can do it next season. We'll try. 2038, and we are 16th. We're climbing up the league table now. That's good. Yeah, good. Okay, we're making progress, I guess. Slowly heading closer and closer towards top half. Let's have a look at coaches. Have they messed me around again? No, they've stayed solid for the year. Has it made a difference? I think it has. Yes. The attack and the goalkeeper seem to be developing at the same rate, but everyone else seems to be catching up. Let's have a look. We can see how quickly they've developed. +3, +5, +6 for the defense. Yeah, we're catching up now. Lovely. The attack's +4 and 3, but everyone else is +5 and 6. The goalkeeper's +3 as well, but the defense and the midfield are going to catch up. Let's go. Top scorers were our front three, dominating. Most assists for our least goal scorer, so nicely balanced across the entire attack. This is looking good, boys. This is looking good. How old are we now? So we're all 13, but we're turning 14 in a day. It's about time we start putting together some actual results in League 2. That's probably true, but we're going to start climbing pretty quickly now. We could finish top half next season for sure. We're still conceding a lot of goals, but we're scoring 73 goals in a season, which is like the second most in the entire league. We've been doing that for a while though, and we conceded 92, which is going to be the most by absolutely miles. We conceded 20 more goals than anyone else because we've got a good attack but a weaker defense. But our defense is going to come along now. Next year it's 2039, supposed to be the end of career mode, but you know me, I've got mods, I can get past it. So we're going to keep on simulating. Let's keep going. Back again at the end of the season, and our attackers are now 70, 71 and 68 rated. Lovely. And our defense is caught up beautifully. We now have a 60 rated midfielder. How much have they developed? Is it the same as last time? Yeah, +5s for everyone in midfield and in defense. That works for me. And then +3s and 4s in attack, and our goalkeeper is +2 as well for the season. It's pretty good. The development is good, and I'm very, very happy. Who's our most valuable player? It's going to be Ben McGee on the wing. That's not a surprise. He's a 71 rated 14-year-old. He's really, really good. He's the highest rated player on the team now, including players on the bench, which is nice. And look, we did finish 20th in the league. And full clarity, it doesn't really worry me at all. We conceded 77 goals, which is by far our least, and we scored 60, which is still pretty good. I'm not worried at all. Not worried at all. It's just a bit of a weird season. It's a season of change. It's a season of development. Next season is going to be the age of 15 for these guys. I expect them to finish top half at least. That's for sure. I honestly, these guys could push for promotion next season. Not even a joke. Let's see if they can do that, because once they start getting promoted, they're going to absolutely fly up the leagues. So let's get started on our mission. Let's keep going. 2040 now, and oh god, we're regressing. Are we down to 23rd? Oh Jesus. I'm still not worried though. I still feel like we're developing pretty well. Like it must be, right? Look, McGee's on international duty as a 15-year-old, so it's going well. But I'm surprised we haven't been dominating more. I guess the rest of the team needs to catch up, but these guys are like damn near good enough now. By the end of next season, they're definitely going to be good enough. They're also going to be 16 by the end of next season. Just showed you how good Lamine Yamal is at 16. Like these guys have been playing pro football that entire time, and Lamine Yamal is still like light years ahead. All their contracts are expiring, but they'll automatically renew, so don't worry about any of that. Let's keep it rolling. I do want to check coaches again. I know I keep checking coaches, but they are important for these guys' players' development. We got to make sure it's all good and stuff. Let's put this guy here instead. Actually, no, let's put him there and then him there. That's better. Okay, let's do that. Just got to keep mixing it around every season, so you know we stay really, really good. But I'm happy with this. I know it's been 16 years and we're still at the bottom of League 2, but it's okay. Progress is being made. They are now adults. At the age of 16, they are now allowed to be professional footballers. So in professional football, well, in most leagues, you need to be at least 16 years old in order to play for the first team. And now these guys are 16. We're at the start of the next season. Now they're actual legal professional footballers. They're all still 4'3", but they've all hit puberty, so I guess I'd better manually make them a bit taller. Let's make them their adult height now. Okay, all done. Our boys are all grown up now. 16 years old. They finally hit puberty, and they're actually fully grown human beings. Our midfielders are 5'5" and 5'6", but unfortunately, that is just the way it goes. Sometimes you're just small, and sometimes you're not. That's just life. Good news for them is they're absolute ballers, and they're going to be Premier League talents very, very soon. This is the team now heading into their age 16 season. Their first season as legal legal professional footballers. Before this, we've just been, you know, changing the birth cert, but, you know, we just slide that under the table. You know, they see a baby on the pitch and they go, that man is 16. So let's keep going. Let's run to next season. And, well, you know, let's get promoted now. I think it's about time, right? 2041 now, and we're up to 14th. Okay. Where's promotion, boys? That's what I'm asking for. I don't think I'm asking for much either, by the way. I really, really don't. This is the team. They're like 60, 70 overall at this point. Like, we are ready to get promoted. Like I'm saying, when we get promoted, we're going to absolutely fly up the divisions. 27-2 for Ben McGee. It might be a lack of experience, although we have been playing in this division for like their whole lives. So I think they have more experience in this division than anyone else. But maybe lack of experience as professional footballers. I'm not sure. But that front three, once again, dominating. But also, it's like mainly McGee here on the left. I think he's our best player, to be honest. Although he may be on international duty, and that may be costing us some points. I'm not sure. Either way, we're going to have to firm it. I could change his nation, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. He's Irish, so we're not doing that. We could have been actually 11th if we just got a single more point or a single more win. Like that draw against Doncaster or Mansfield or that loss against Gillingham. Like if one of those are corrected, then, you know, we end up top half. So honestly, we are right there, man. Heading into their age 17 season. Let's see what a team of 17-year-olds can do in League 2. Hopefully, at least look for that top 6. 2042 now. Hey, there we go. Out of nowhere, 97 points, top of the league, walked it. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what happened. Good defense as well. Only conceded 45 goals and 88 goal scores. Is like by far the most in the league. Obviously, that's what won us the title. 97 points is dumb. And with players on international duty, we just don't care. We absolutely decimated the league. Everyone's around 73, 74, 75, 76 overall. McGee is our highest rated player at 80 rating now, so that's amazing. Top scorer was McGee. Yeah, there you go. 22-12, man. 21-5 and then 20-2. Real nice. Top goals and top assists for our left winger. And an 80 overall, he's worth 52.5 million coming out of League 2, which is real nice to see. So that is excellent. That is really, really good. That's exactly what we needed. Let's not waste any more time. Let's keep rolling. They're going to be 18 going into next season. A team of 17-year-olds win League 2. Can a team of 18-year-olds win League 1? Let's keep going. Back at the end of the year, and I see that 0-0 draw against Blackpool in the Cup, which tells me, yeah, we were in the playoffs last year, weren't we? So let's tell the full story of what happened. We finished 3rd on 82 points. Blackpool finished 6th, but on 79, so they were right behind us. It was a real close playoff race. Stevenage got the same amount of points and didn't even quite sneak in there. We almost even got automatics. But anyway, yeah, we finished 3rd, and then in the League 1 playoffs, we lost against Blackpool 1-0. Cagey affair, and then Portsmouth beat Blackpool 1-0 to go to the championship. So we're not going to get promoted this season, but that's okay. That means we can just crush the league next season, first try. This is the team. We're honestly, this team is like basically Premier League ready at this point. The goalkeeper, by the way, has gone from our best player to our worst player, but I don't really care. It's not going to be an issue at all. These guys are 18 and they're absolutely smashing League 1. Like a full team of 18-year-olds doing that in real life, like I couldn't even imagine. It's super impressive. It's super, super good. Our top scorer is going to be, yeah, I'll be born. That's our striker. And then it's, of course, Ben McGee with 17 and 9. He was second on assists as well. Umar Sidibe, by the way, 14 assists from him from midfield. That's very, very nice. Our highest rated player is now 82 overall, but it's Stephen Daly alongside Ben McGee and Umar Sidibe as well. So our midfielders are very much caught up with our attackers, which is very interesting to see. This is going to be really, really fun now. Our boys are all grown up from birth, actually, from birth. We literally have birthed these children. These are my 11 children. I've literally have an 11-a-side football team as my kids, and they've turned into incredible footballers. 2 of them are Irish because, you know, they were born in Ireland. They just happen to be born in Ireland. The other ones weren't. Of course, they're all born on the same day, which means they were born to 11 different mothers. So make of that what you will. Anyway, they're all very proud up in the box watching them play League 1 football all together. And they're absolutely killing, man. They're doing really, really well. We're going to keep going. Obviously, we're playing their whole careers. We're going to go for a Champions League title. That's really my goal here. But I'd also like to win maybe a Ballon d'Or with one of them. Maybe a few can win Ballon d'Ors, a few Champions Leagues, who knows? But they will retire early, but that's because they've been playing football since the age of 0. And their career, if they retire at like 28, is going to be 28 years long. So, you know, way longer than most football careers anyway. So, yeah, they'll probably retire a little earlier than usual, but we'll see. 2044 now, and yeah, 115 points. Oh my god. That's got to be a record. Absolutely. 36 wins, 103 goals scored, and only 35 conceded. So not only the best attack, but also the best defense, baby. Let's go. Woo! Look at this team. Daly, 87 overall. Sidibe, 87 overall. Actually higher rated than McGee and born in attack now. Davey is 79. Everyone else is 83 or above. So Davey is lacking. Okay, interesting. But, you know, I'm not the type to complain. It's all right. 36 and 11 for Ben McGee. 33 and 10 for Albie Bourne, 18 and 13 for the midfielder Umar Sidibe, 17 and 12 for the other midfielder Stephen Daly, and well, 15 and 7 for Dominic Webb out on that right wing. Insane stuff. How much valuable player is going to be our two midfielders? So the exact same value because they're the exact same age and the exact same rating. Let's keep it going, man. Actually, I can do contracts if I really need to. Actually got a transfer listing thing. I don't want to transfer list them, but I will give them crucial 5-year contracts if that's all right. I'm going to do it with everyone, or all the kids at least anyway, or the ones that haven't asked to leave the club for sure. And then everyone else I don't care about. Okay, brilliant. It's a dominant season. It's a really dominant season. I have to say I'm really happy. We're heading to the championship. We're going to smoke the championship first try. We got 115 points in League One. If you don't think we're going to smoke the championship, you're an idiot. We're going to be 20 next season, so we're out of teenagedom, no longer 19, into 20, now officially adults, now officially professional adult footballers. Let's see what they can do. 2045 now and 111 points in the championship. Back-to-back titles, back-to-back promotions. We've won the title now in all 3 of the divisions and we're heading to the Premier League. Brilliant. Right, let's get up to the pinnacle of English football. Let's go. I'm too bored messing around in these lower divisions. Let's make it real, man. Look at this team. Daly 92, Sidibe 91. That front 3 is coming on nicely. The keeper is kept up as well. He's 85 rated. He's still the lowest rated player on the team, but now he's joint lowest rated alongside Webb here. And we're now 20 years old. Next season, we're going to be a team of 21-year-olds in the Premier League. And honestly, I think we can do some damage. I'm not saying we can win the league, but I'm saying we're going to be up there for sure. Ben McGee, 39 and 11, 25 and 11 for Dominic Webb, and 15 and 7 for Albie Bourne. So really good. Team is insane. Team is really good. I love it. And we've developed them super well. And now we're heading to the Prem. So let's go. Let's go to the biggest league in the world. Let's go to the best league in the world, probably. Let's go to the Premier League. And let's go and dominate, man. I'm telling you. Let's see if we can win maybe a domestic cup. How do we do in the domestics? Round 4. Not great. Okay, we'll see if we can do better next season. Let's run it back, man. This could be good. All right, as 21-year-olds in 2046, they finished in the top 4. Whoa, that is huge. That is massive. Champions League in our first Premier League season. Let's go. 15 draws as well, by the way. We could have turned a few more of those into wins. We could have pushed ourselves up the table a little bit more, but it is what it is. Everyone's basically on international duty. No surprises there. Our two midfielders are 96 rated now, 21-year-olds. Everyone except Webb. Poor Webb. Anyway, this is it. Everyone's up +4, +3, +5. It's big. It's huge. It's exactly what we need. Top scorer was Bourne up front, and then Sidibe from midfield, then Daly from midfield, then Webb, and then Ben McGee. So McGee really good in the lower leagues, but maybe in the top league, maybe it's not for him. Well, we'll find out. We'll keep simming. We'll keep doing a few more seasons, but no, I don't want these guys to retire on me just yet as well. We still have a bit more time to go. It's looking good though. So we're going to be in the Champions League next season. That is going to be interesting. I can't wait for that. In the FA Cup, we didn't win it. That went to Fulham. We got knocked out in the quarters against Plymouth. Okay. In the Carabao Cup, we got beaten by Man City in the quarters. Okay, so double quarterfinal. That's all right. Champions League next season. Let's go there. I reckon we can get at least quarterfinals of the Champions League as well, but obviously we're looking to win the damn thing. So let's go and try and win the damn thing. Back in June, and look at this. Right at the top, just below my face cam. I can take it off for a second. I think we're in the Champions League final, and I think we won it. In 2047, 23 years after starting to simulate, we might have won the Champions League, and we certainly did. Baby FC is all fully grown, and they're the Champions League winners. Who did we beat? We beat Lens, we beat Chelsea, we beat Lazio, and well, we beat Wolfsburg. No problems at all. You may have also seen the ridiculous Premier League record that we have here. 106 points, 1 draw, 2 losses, and all of the rest are wins. 101 goals scored. That is ridiculous. Absolutely dominant. No FA Cup though for us, and no Carabao Cup either. Where did we get bounced in those? Early enough. We lost to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup we lost to City in the semis. Okay, this is the team. Wow, very strong. The defense is super solid, and so is the midfield. The attack is now actually the weakest part of the team, interestingly enough. But these guys are 22. They are fully fledged adults, and they are the best players in the world. Isn't that amazing? We scored 101 goals in the league, the majority of which came from Albie Bourne and Ben McGee. They got 53 combined, and then plus Stephen Daly, that would be 62 because he got 19 in the Premier League. I mean, total goals combined is like even more. These two alone is 81, so make it that way you will. Ridiculous stuff. 20 goals from Webb, 26 and 20 from Daly in midfield, which is ridiculous. And financially, yeah, well, these guys are worth an awful lot of money, let's be honest. This is amazing. I'm gonna go and check the Ballon d'Or. These guys are gonna absolutely clean up that award, but I am scared that they might retire soon. I know I mentioned before that they might play to the age of 27 or something like that. They're already peaking. I think they could retire a little bit earlier. We'll see. We'll go to the Ballon d'Or and see who's winning it, but they could retire a bit earlier. So let's check the Ballon d'Or nominees. Now that we're here, it's Bourne, Webb, McGee, and Larson. So Bourne, Webb, and McGee are all our players. That's our entire front 3, Bourne, Webb, and McGee. I'm not sure who Larson is, and to be honest, I don't care because he's not going to win it. It's going to be one of Bourne, Webb, and McGee, and to be honest, I think it's going to be McGee. That's my bet. So let's see who it goes to, and it's going to be McGee. There we go. It's our winger. Let's Let's go. McGee, the Irishman, wins a Ballon d'Or. That's amazing to see. At the age of 23, he picked up a Ballon d'Or. Lovely stuff. Peaking at the age of 23 is probably not a good thing, but we'll see what happens. Let's go to the 29th of June again. Let's run it back again. 2048 now. At the end of the season, I think we won another Champions League title. Let's have a look. Hold on. First of all, Premier League, 99 points and 1 loss all season. We might be able to go invincible in the Premier League, you know. We won the Community Shield 5-0. Jesus. We didn't win the FA Cup, though. We still haven't won the FA Cup yet. We lost in round 3 against Harrogate. What? And we lost the Carabao Cup as well to Cheltenham. Okay. We won the Super Cup against Levante and we won the Champions League against PSG, but we still haven't won the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup yet, which is weird. I kind of expect to win those tournaments because they're a bit easier than the rest. Everyone's on international duty. Everyone's really, really good. 23 years old. We're the best team in the world by far. I'll check goals again. Why not? I may as well. 41 and 10 for Dominic Webb. Okay, that's the first time he's been our top scorer. 33 and 17 for Umar Sidibe. He's 99 overall in midfield now. There's our highest rated players. There you go. 2 99 overalls, 3 98 overalls, and 4 97 overalls. And we're just going to keep on rolling. Let's keep going. They're going to be 24 now next season, so actually not far off retirement age at this point. Let's keep going though, just in case. I'll check the Ballon d'Or again. I'm not going to check the nominees. We'll go straight to the results and we'll see who can win it. Right, we're on the Ballon d'Or and it's going to go to Webb. Okay, interesting. So it was McGee last year and it's Webb this year. So it's both of our wingers, which is very, very good. One for each. Nothing for Bourne just yet though. These guys are all going to retire soon as well. But, you know, there's a bit of urgency there, but not too much. It should be okay. We should be able to get Bourne a Ballon d'Or, or at least get him contending for sure. They're actually the lowest rated starters that we have though, Dominic Webb and Ben McGee. Everyone else is 97 rated or above, which is insane. They have like ultimate chemistry. They literally grew up together on the same football pitch. So they're going to be insanely good together. Let's go to the end of 2049 and let's see how we're doing. 2049, top of the Premier League again. 86 points, so a bit less dominant this time. We're not exactly going invincible or anything like that, but it's okay. We won the FA Cup, yes! And we won the Community Shield. Let's go. Finally, we win the FA Cup. We didn't win the Carabao Cup, knocked out in the semis against Cheltenham again. We won the Super Cup again. Very, very nice. Did we win the Champions League? No, PSG did. When did we get bounced? Quarterfinals against Real Madrid. Okay, if there's any team to get bounced by in the Champions League, I suppose Real Madrid is kind of them. Anyway, this is the team. We already know it's really, really good. They're 24 now. They're going to be 25 for the whole of next season. I'm a little bit worried that they might retire at the end of next year. It wouldn't be outside the realms of possibility. It would be 2050 as well. A 25-year football career is way longer than most people get. So we'll see what they do. Let's go to next season. Let's see if they're retiring. We'll go to the Ballon d'Or first. That sounds like a good idea. All right, back for the Ballon d'Or. Let's see who's won it. Is it going to be one of our wingers? It is not. It's Bourne. All 3 of the front 3 have all won Ballon d'Ors now. That's amazing. We literally got all 3 of them Ballon d'Ors. McGee, Bourne, and Webb. Brilliant stuff. Didn't expect that really. The entire team is insane, obviously. But let's check if they're retiring. I think they might be. It's 2050. Oh, Frankie Davies retiring at the end of the season. Are they all going to retire then? Let me have a look. Let me sort by rating. Didn't well submit a transfer request, and so did Umar Sidibe. But I think they're probably retiring as well, because it seems like everyone who hasn't submitted a transfer request is retiring at the end of the season. Yeah, they're all retiring. They're all retiring. Okay, interesting. Right, so this is our last chance. It's our last chance with this team. I mean, they play football for 25 years. They have no knees left at all. Absolutely none. Playing professional football on a professional training schedule for that long. So let's go to 2050 and, well, let's see what can happen. Hopefully something good in our final season. Right, it's 2050. We win the Premier League. That's great. Can we win anything else? No FA Cup. And we won the Carabao Cup. Okay, so we won every trophy in English football. That's good. We're not going to win the FA Cup in their final year. HJK from Helsinki are beaten by Stade Brest from France. We were beaten in the round of 16 against Espanyol. That's okay. It happens. Can't win the Champions League every year, but we've had some dominant seasons with this team, and this is the end of our simulation. At 25 years old, at the peaks of their careers, their bodies just can't take it anymore. And to be honest, it kind of makes sense. I find it very hard to blame them, considering they've played professional football since the age of 0, literally since birth, and they're all retiring. Final goal stats are this: 47 and 10 for Dominic Webb, ending on a high alongside everyone else. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it, you want to watch something else, watch this next. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.